Mm, 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 mm. Vamos a probar. Vale, gente, estamos en directo. Bueno, pues hoy es la Summer Game Fest, lo que sería el equivalente al E3 de este año. Y ya el otro día reaccionamos al evento del Sonic Origins y hoy vamos a reaccionar a la Summer Game Fest, que serían lo más tocho, por así decirlo. Para mí lo más tocho va a seguir siendo el Nintendo Direct, pero bueno, ahora mismo esto es lo más tocho que tenemos y vamos a ver lo que se anuncia hoy. Probablemente, a ver, yo no voy con muchas expectativas porque sabiendo cómo fue la del año pasado, no voy con muchas. Quitándole el Denzin que se anunció el año pasado aquí, no hubo nada más, literalmente. Así que bueno, gente, vamos ya a poner la pantalla. Vale. Gente, sé que llego 15 minutos tarde. Vale, gente, siento el corte. Y bueno, lo que os iba diciendo, sé que llego, y había dicho antes 15 minutos, sé que llego 20 minutos tarde a la Summer Game Fest, pero es que he estado haciendo un trabajo para el instituto y como que no he tenido mucho tiempo de venir a la Summer Game Fest. Y antes anuncié un juego de esto de disparos, no sé si es un Call of Duty, no sé qué es exactamente, pero, pero si os digo la verdad, este juego me da muy igual. Igual de una forma. Vale, ¿esto qué es? Ah, World Premiere. Vale. Lo que me pensaba era el Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Y como siempre, este evento presentado por ni nada más que nada menos que el Doritos. Para gente que no entienda por qué se llama el Doritos, este señor, buscar en Google el Doritos. Cuando lo busquéis ya lo vais a entender.
They're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course
A ver, voy a
Soap
comprobar.
John
Ah, no.
McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for
Pues
this
no.
game. First,
Me pensaba
Commander Philip
que habría,
Graves
pues no.
and
No hay,
Mexican Special Forces
no hay subtítulos en español.
Colonel
Vaya.
Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's
Bueno,
super capable and a guy who's just as
Call of
important as
Duty
Task
Modern
Force
Warfare 2.
141. But as far as the levels
Esto me da
concerned,
igual de una forma
I
porque si
got a
os
shout
digo la
out
verdad,
to
nunca me
IW.
han
This
gustado
was
los Call of
a
Duty.
tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here, and you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be
Ajá,
behind
vale,
cover,
muy...
and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you
Me da
exposed,
igual
but
de
it
una
also leaves
forma
the
lo que
enemy
está diciendo
exposed,
este
creating this
tío.
urgent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so
Vale,
excited for October
muy
28th.
bien.
It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2
Bueno, gente,
and everything that Jeff and Team Infinity Ward have
en la
built,
Summer
but
Game
it really
Fest os
marks the step
voy a
change, what we're calling a
también decir la
transformational
gente que
moment for the
se
entire
ha
franchise.
presentado
You're going
para
to see incredible
esto,
rendering, incredible
para la
graphics, all the
convención.
things just
A
within the
ver,
game itself, built all on one shared engine
lo voy a
now
buscar un momento,
across
esperaros.
Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone
Mientras
experience.
yo
We're
os dejo
affectionately
con
calling it
esto,
Warzone
que también tengo que
2.0.
hacer una cosa en el
There will
OBS.
be
No sé por qué
a
todavía no la he hecho.
standalone experience of Warzone for
Así que
current existing
esperar un
players
momento.
as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration has just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, you know, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit, it seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements, but we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for
Vale,
sure.
no
It
sabría
will be
cómo
an
poneros
extension of the Modern Warfare
el...
2
que vosotros
universe,
veáis
so
cómo es
all the more reason
el...
why we think this
no me
game,
sale ahora
this
el nombre.
moment is such an important title for all of us.
A ver si lo digo.
Like we said, we're having a
El
bold
YouTube.
vision around the entire
Mientras que
future
yo
of the
estoy con otra
franchise,
cosa,
so
no
we're
sabría
in
cómo
position, we're really
ponerlo.
excited.
Así
All right,
que
well,
bueno.
we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for
De
giving us
todas
a first
formas,
look at the
vamos a
gameplay,
hacer un
Call of
pequeño
Duty,
inciso
Modern
aquí
Warfare
y
2.
vamos a
Thanks,
buscar
Johanna and Jeff.
la Summer Game
All right,
Fest.
well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and
A
now it's
ver,
time to announce a
aquí.
classic PC
Summer
gaming
Game Fest.
franchise is coming back with a sequel over
Ya
30
ve lo que está
years after its
diciendo, el
first release.
Dorito.
I
Ahora os
loved
lo
this
enseño lo
game
que
when
os
I
quiero
was growing
enseñar.
up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
Común. Venga, World Premiere. No conozco esta... 30 años después. ¿Qué juego es? El regreso de... una franquicia icónica, dale. ¿Pero cuál? ¿Metal Gear? Ojo. Ojo. ¿Qué es esto? Flashback 2. ¿Por qué he pensado que era Metal Gear? Ni idea. Encima Metal Gear el último no salió hace 30 años, como habían dicho. No sé, se me ha ido un poco la olla. Pero bueno, este juego, si os digo la verdad, no lo conozco. Pero bueno, os voy a mostrar a la gente que está en la Summer Game Fest. Vale. Vale. Otra. Venga, otra World Premiere. ¿Qué es esto ahora? Bueno, os lo voy a enseñar mientras. A ver. Por cierto, ¿te está mostrando la pantalla? No. Soy tonto. Soy tontísimo. Perdón, gente. Se acaba de anunciar un juego y yo no lo he enseñado, perdón. Bueno, mientras tanto voy a mostrar a la gente que está en la Summer Game Fest. Vale, está 2K. Supongo que anunciarán el NBA de siempre. Activision, Call of Duty. Atlus, no sé quién es esta gente. Bandai Namco, Blover, Capcom, Coffee, Coffee Steam, que tampoco sé quién es este. Deep Silver, Devolver, tampoco me acuerdo bien de quién era este. Dotemu, EA, Epic Games, Focus Entertainment, Frost Giant, Humble Games, Level Infinite, Mediatonic, Miollo, tampoco me acuerdo bien de quién era esta gente. Netflix, me da igual lo que anuncien. PlayStation, Call of Fury, Samsung. Mira, estas dos de aquí no pintan nada, si os digo la verdad. Pero bueno, Sega anunciarán algo de Sonic Frontier, supongo. Square Enix. A ver, ¿qué es lo que... ¿Qué era esto? Ah, Wildfire. Ok.
From a new independent
Me daba
studio in
bastante
Europe,
igual ese juego.
starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Venga, otra World Premiere.
Officer Taylor, Medlark.
Bueno, mientras... A ver,
29.
Square Enix. Esta gente tampoco me acuerdo de...
Today,
No sé quiénes son.
I can't believe what I saw.
Bueno, ¿qué es esto? Ahora lo veo. Bueno, también está en Steam. No está Valve, está Steam. No sé qué es lo que van a anunciar esta gente. Estudio MDHS, que anunciarán algo del DLC del Cuphead, Warner y Xbox. Y esa gente que tampoco me acuerdo quiénes eran. Pero bueno, ¿qué es esto? No, quita. Venga. Ok.
Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Front Solis. Ok. Ok.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go
Típico
through the game. And
momento
of course,
de
my
gente
character will be at times in
hablando
opposition with
sobre cosas
Roger's
que
character.
no me importan
Battle we've been waiting
ni
to see.
entiendo bien lo que está diciendo.
Yeah. Oh, man. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling like this is your first game since
Yes.
Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while. And I
Pero
play a
bueno,
character by the name of
voy a
Jack
mirar
Leary.
también
He's a
cuánto
maintenance
va a durar la
engineer
Summer
on a
Game
remote
Fest, porque
Martian
como
mining post.
estoy hasta las 12 de la
His job is
noche,
to
me
make
temo
sure
que no
that
vamos a estar
equipment
aquí,
breaks down while it's on
porque
graveyard
obviamente no voy a
shift.
estar en directo
Graveyard
hasta las
shift
12,
meaning
que también
Mars
tengo
and
que
Earth
dormir,
are
que mañana
really far apart from
tengo
each
que ir a
other, and their
clases
orbits
y
are
como
around
que
the
no.
sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I got to ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe
Vale,
that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached
la
to this?
Summer
Tell us a
Game
bit
Fest
about
va a
the
durar
background.
¿cuánto?
I will say that 2020 to me was the most
Entre 90 a 2
impactful
horas.
year for games. It was the first. I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that
Y ya
forced the way
llevamos
that
aquí
we
media
looked
hora.
at everything as a society,
Así
but
que
also the
bueno,
way this industry functioned. But it was
está
also
bien.
brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios of the
Y si
AAA
os digo de la
studios.
verdad, de
And
momento no hay
so,
nada.
just like anybody else, we got
¿Sabéis qué es
reached
lo que
out.
quiero que anuncien
James
en esta Summer
Tinsdale
Game
with
Fest?
this brand new studio said we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game, and he walked
Os
me
lo
through
voy
a
a
very brief
enseñar.
description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said,
Os apago la pantalla un
we want
momento,
this to
pero os lo voy
feel,
a
it's a
enseñar.
tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy. And of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And
Vale, os lo voy a
The
enseñar qué es lo
privilege
que
was
quiero
to
que
get to see
anuncien.
this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love
Esto,
the challenges and all
el
the
theme
new
song.
innovations that this medium provides to performers.
El
We
theme
can't wait
song,
to show you
que
what
sé
we've been working on.
perfectamente que no
It's
lo van a
gonna be
anunciar,
I've seen some of the behind the scenes,
aunque,
performance capture,
si no me
real
equivoco, el otro
engine
día
5. I mean,
el,
this is, it looks
el que
phenomenal.
está a
Give us some
cargo
hints
de
about
Silson
the gameplay.
dijo
Like,
algo
what are
por
we gonna
Twitter.
do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game
Aquí
speak for
está.
itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But
Vale,
this is
no,
a
esto
game where
no.
you as the player, that you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very
Mira,
tight thriller. So
a
you're moving
ver.
very fast-paced through
No,
this world. There'll be
creo que
multiple
no encuentro
locations,
el
multiple
tweet.
ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about.
Ah, sí,
And
aquí,
then
¿qué dijeron?
the narrative
World
is a huge
Premiere y
element to
el
this.
de Silson
They didn't waste any
dijo eso.
resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments.
Dijo como que no sé qué.
There is a
A
lot
ver,
of
¿qué es lo que
action in
dijo
this game,
exactamente?
and that was at the forefront of this.
No,
And
quita.
to speak to the
Ah,
performance capture aspect,
quita.
we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who
Vale.
walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way
Venga.
than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And
Lo
so
que me
Roger
dijo,
and I
I
sat down,
approve
he said,
sí.
these are who our characters are, and he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you
Y
with the
como
story of this
que yo
fight.
creo que no va a
And
estar.
after an hour, he comes to
Porque,
us and he
a ver,
goes, it
¿cómo
was
se llamaba su
like a
estudio?
recovery program. It was 12 steps.
¿Cómo se llamaba
And
el
he
estudio
walked
de
us through
Hollow
this
Knight?
incredible fight, and about halfway through, I started tuning him out, and I was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego
A ver,
about this, but I can do
Hollow
a lot of things,
Knight.
but I can't do this." And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, "Oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious."
And we did.
And we
It's like
did.
a dance.
Vale, Team
There was a lot of
Chessy.
trust, and it worked
Y me
out.
temo que
Yeah,
la
I mean, very
foto que os había
exciting
enseñado
stunts.
antes no
Yeah,
está
I
Team
mean, this
Chessy,
is
así
so
que
cool to see
dudo que vayan a
independence
anunciar
game
algo
goes
de
teaming
eso.
up with you guys. We can't wait to see
Y si
more.
me venís con
Troy,
la excusa
Roger,
de
thanks for
porque
joining
es
us
una
here. Happy to be
porque
here.
es un estudio indie,
All right, appreciate very much, guys.
el
All right.
estudio de
Well,
Cage
next up,
también
keeping up with the
está en la
space
Summer
theme,
Game
it's
Fest
time to
y
world premiere
como que
a very
y como
exciting
que
new
el
game,
estudio de
which will
Cage
feature a
también es un
musical
estudio
score
indie,
by
así que
industry
me
legend
temo que no va a haber
Mick
nada de
Gordon.
Silson.
This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Pero no pierdo las esperanzas de que haya algo en esto, en la no E3 de Nintendo. Y venga, otra World Premiere. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué? Dios, este tío me define. Silson. Nada, increíble. ¿Qué es esto? Nah, tú, tiene que ser el Morbius, el videojuego de la DS. Tiene que ser eso. Morbius, el videojuego de la DS, por narices. Nah, es broma. Pero it's Morbin time. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto y por qué da tanto mal rollo? ¿Qué es esto? Routine. Ah,
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently
A ver.
Fortnite as the
Metroid Dread
Foundation.
2, nada,
Blake
increíble.
Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest.
En los
How are
comentarios
you?
del YouTube te puedes encontrar una
What's up,
cosa. ¿La
everybody?
Roca?
And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to
Estoy
the
bien, La Roca.
Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world, and everybody inside the epic Paradise, the very hot and sweaty
Es verdad, hay sitios donde
Iron Paradise.
el evento se está viendo en cines de pantallas IMAX. Y si os digo la verdad, a pesar de que sea IMAX y todo lo que queráis, yo no pagaría para ir al cine solo para ver la pantalla un poquito más, bueno, un poquito más grande, bastante más grande. Sabiendo que lo puedo hacer desde la comodidad de mi casa, como que no.
you guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I gotta tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also, I gotta say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there.
¿En serio que la foca nos está hablando? Espera, 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 tengo que poner... No, ¿cómo que modo suscriptor? Espera.
Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable, and for those who...
Voy a actualizar esto.
Si estás creando
Dice modo
vídeos, la
suscriptor.
mejor
¡No!
opción es Epidemic Sound. Con Epidemic Sound puedes encontrar más de 35.000
Me da igual. Vale, con modo suscriptores creo que se refieren a que pague. Y si os digo la verdad, Game Awards, no os voy a pagar ni de broma. Nah, ni de broma los pago a esa gente. Es verdad, La Roca va a patrocinar la nueva peli de Black Adam, básicamente. No me acuerdo bien qué día salía, creo que era sobre octubre o por ahí. Pero bueno, si os digo la verdad, en el universo de DC no es que esté muy metido. Estoy más en el de Marvel. Sí, hay el 21 de octubre. Vale, y nos meten un tráiler de Black Adam en una convención de videojuegos. Y vale que la película lo más seguro es que esté guapa, pero meterme tráiler de películas en videojuegos no lo veo bien. A menos que sea una peli sobre un videojuego como yo que sé. Alguna peli de Sonic, pero si es en plan que me la han metido por la cara, como que no. O bueno, tampoco creo que me la han metido por la cara, porque lo anunciaron el otro día que iba a estar Warner para esto, ¿cómo era? Para la Summer Game Fest. Y como ya todo el mundo sabe, las películas de DC las hace Warner. Así que bueno. ¿Y esto qué es? World Slayer. Ok. Pues un shooter. De momento, si os digo la verdad, esto está siendo muy ZZZ. La Summer Game Fest. Aunque bueno, tampoco me esperaba mucho de esta gente. Tampoco me esperaba mucho de esta gente, los de los Summer Game Fest. Pero bueno. War Slayer, ok. Me da muy igual. Vale, pues... ¡Eh! ¿Cómo que Nintendo Switch? ¿Cómo? 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 Vale, Splatoon 3. Monster Hunter. El Cape, me acabo de rayar. Por Nintendo en teoría no estaba. Xenoblade. Hasta ahí se quedó. Vale, esto tío. Fall Guys. Me saltan de un anuncio de Nintendo a uno de Fall Guys. Y me pensaba que iban a anunciar Nintendo Direct, pero al final no. Ha sido un microanuncio. Y ahora pues el Fall Guys. Supongo que será por el relanzamiento de Fall Guys. Que ahora ya va a estar en todas las plataformas y va a ser gratis. Supongo que será eso porque lo están anunciando. Pues bueno, pues el Fall Guys. Vale.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free. Starting June
Doritos,
21st across all
tampoco te
platforms,
pongas a hablar mucho del
Nintendo
Fall
Switch,
Guys,
Xbox,
que ya todo el
PC,
mundo lo
and PlayStation.
conocemos.
All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game
Vale,
and
se viene World
universe
Premiere.
from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Vale, ¿qué es esto? Ok. No me están diciendo nada.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
Vale, voy a desactivar los subtítulos porque van con un retraso increíble. Puede que después los vuelva a activar, pero ahora mismo no.
Command, I may be onto something.
Ah.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Madre mía, esto tiene que ser la nueva peli de Morbius. ¿Cómo había puesto ahí un tío?
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Ok, me da bastante igual este juego. Kaboom.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
Pues bueno. Como que muy ZZZ todo, ¿no? ¿Sabéis qué es lo que en realidad sería un anuncio de verdad? Os lo voy a enseñar un momento. Voy a volver a apagar la pantalla para enseñaroslo.
All right, so storm gates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host.
¿Sabéis qué es lo que Un anuncio de verdad.
We saw some hints of some. I mean, you guys coming from Blizzard.
Esto es un anuncio de verdad.
Tell us about the sides in this.
La pipa del KFC.
We're unveiling our
Esto
first
sí que es
two
un anuncio de verdad, no lo que están anunciando aquí de momento. Que por cierto, gente, las pipas del KFC están buenas, ¿eh? Que es lo peor de todo. Y también han sacado salsa, una salsa de pipas tijuana en el KFC. Que esto es increíble, las cosas que acaban de poner. A Grefusa y a KFC España se le ha ido mucho la cabeza. Pero bueno. Venga, vamos a quitar esto.
Image-wise, with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine, but any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Espera. Where's Silson? ¿Dónde está Silson? Pues me temo que Silson no se va a anunciar.
Really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well, I love it. 2023.
Vale, por lo menos el juego bonito se ve.
Now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another.
Vale, ahora que vas a anunciar, Doritos.
High Water. Check this one out.
Venga, World Premiere.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
¿Esto qué es? Vale, tiene pinta de ser un indie. ¿Sobre qué? Pues no lo sé sinceramente. ¿De qué va el juego? No, en serio, ¿de qué va esto? High Water. Ok, me da igual. Vale, no digo que los juegos sean malos cuando digo que me dan igual. Es simplemente eso, que no me llaman.
Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games.
¿Cómo que conflicto? Está hablando de
A
Ucrania.
Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show.
¿Qué?
All right, our next game is an official selection of the
American Arcadia, ¿esto qué es?
It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you
Que alguien me
become
explique qué es esto porque yo no lo
you need to
sé.
start running for your life. Check this out.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia.
Pero Arcadia no era lo de Google. Nada, lo digo de broma. Pero fuera broma, esto me da un igual. Como sea en plan un videojuego de construye tu ciudad o cualquier cosa, me da igual.
Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Ah.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Porque me da igual. Encima creo que no soy el único, porque estoy viendo los comentarios y parece ser que a todo el mundo pues muy ZZ.
After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Venga, otra World Premiere. Epic Game Store. Coffee Stain. ¿Qué es esto? Es un juego de deportes. Ah, era el Spotty. Creo que no es buena idea. Una cabra. No me digas que es el juego que... Sí, creo que es lo que creo que es. Y este tío sin enterarse de nada. Vale, God Simulator 3. Ok. Vale, esto me ha hecho gracia y a la gente le está gustando. De momento lo mejor que hemos tenido. Diría que sí. Vale, el juego de Marvel los Midnight Suns.
Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the
Vale, yo decía que no solo están los Avengers y los X-Men, también están los Hijos de la Medianoche, por ejemplo. Vamos, Ghost Rider y Blade. Nunca vamos a salir. Los Hijos de la Medianoche sería más gente, pero bueno. Ah, 2K. Ah, sin que esto era lo que iba a enseñar 2K. Que claro, yo me... Ah, Venom. Pero lo que iba diciendo, me pensaba que 2K iba a enseñar el NBA. No, el juego este de Marvel. Pero bueno. Oh, Spidey.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Hulk. Ah, bueno. Ah, por Strange. Por Defender Strange, si lo preordenas. Ok.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
That was Midnight Suns.
Cuphead.
And now we're moving on to the wonderful world
¿En
of
serio me van a
Cuphead, the delicious
saltar
last course?
así tan de
Can you believe
repente
it? We're
a
only a couple weeks away
el
from
DLC de
playing the
Cuphead?
delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is
Ok.
Maya Goldenhauer from Studio MDHR.
Oye, pero que no me quejo.
Maya, it's really
Si no me
coming.
equivoco, el DLC de Cuphead salía... Sí, sale el día 30 de este mes.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that
El día
I
30 que
think
sería
all
el
the
final.
fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been
Efectivamente,
lucky enough to
a
play this
final de
again on my
mes sale el
Steam
DLC
Deck
de Cuphead.
last
El
week and yesterday.
jueves.
This, I can't.
O
People are
venga.
not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have
Vale,
done. I feel
vale.
like you've amped up
Ya
obviously
el
the
Summer Game
gameplay.
Fest
It's
está
difficult,
empezando a
as you would
poner
expect,
bien.
but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint
Vale,
one thing
enseñarme
that we're proud
tráiler.
of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss
Y de
Chalice.
momento,
Very proud of her.
de momento Sega no ha
Chalice was fun
salido.
to play as, and even though this is a
Es
DLC, it
decir, que
feels like
todavía
it's
se
its
queda
own
por ver
game
Sonic
inside
Frontiers
Cuphead.
o lo que anuncien.
It is, definitely.
Porque
You just get on the
no
island,
solo va a
and
ser
there you are
Frontier
off to
todo lo que va a ver
explore
Sonic en el
new
año.
territory.
Bueno, mejor
Yeah, it's
dicho,
our
todo lo
biggest
que va a
island
ser
yet. Super
Sega
shiny
en el
bosses,
año.
lots of secrets
También
to
supongo que
discover.
Sega sacará algún
Don't let
juego
anything
más.
go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Smile.
Vale, venga, World Premiere. A ver, Cuphead. Vale, Mr. Chalice. Peleando contra una cosa de nieve. Ajá. Ok. Vale, supongo que esto será mostrándote uno de los jefes. Ok. Pues venga, pequeño gameplay del Cuphead, ok.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m.
Ojo.
Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Al final va a haber temporada 2 del show de Cuphead. Me pensaba que la irían a cancelar.
The Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and
Vale, estos son
we have some
los eventos
exciting
que va a
news
haber.
for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Ok. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Qué es esto?
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Hmm.
Got 10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think can win me over by showering me with gifts. Good thinking.
Vale, pues World Premiere, ok.
Lots of games today made by huge teams.
No sé, este juego me acaba de dar bastante igual. Después de lo de Cuphead,
Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring
este
his
juego me
vision
acaba de
for a
dejar bastante
fast-paced
frío.
action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
World Premiere, venga. No, ok.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Voy a intentar adivinar de qué trata el juego. Típico juego de mundo post-apocalíptico. No sé por qué, pero me da de que va a tardar de eso.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore. And neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Ok. No sé, me da bastante igual ese juego.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right,
Warframe.
joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all
Oh,
things
que
Warframe.
Z
Megan,
está
how you
haciendo
doing?
esto.
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know.
Necesito un Nintendo Direct.
Always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't
We
know
have
how
a
that works
connection.
out,
It's
right?
okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Deviri Paradox.
Cállate.
Finally, I know it's been a couple of years. But Deviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're
Por
about
favor,
to see
que
for it,
anuncien
and
otra
I'm just really
cosa.
proud and excited to show it.
Algo de Silson. ¿Sabéis qué me sirve? Me sirve algo hasta de Among Us. Venga, World Premiere. ¿World Premiere de qué?
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now. For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Me da igual.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Vale, ¿qué van a poner? ¿Morbius 2? Estaba poniendo ahí a alguien por los impactos. Por favor que no sea algo del Game Sheet. Vale, no es algo del Game Sheet. Por alguna razón me ha dado la sensación de que iba a ver, de que iba a ser algo del Genshin Impact.
None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
Star Rail, OG, ZZZ.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Me da igual. A ver.
And that's
Vale,
not
muy
all
bien.
from
World
Hoyoverse.
Premiere.
Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Otra vez el mismo juego. No tengo ni idea. Es que me pasa por boca. ¿Yo por qué digo que la Summer Game Fest se estaba empezando a poner bien?
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all
Tortugas
of the
Ninja?
Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one
Ojo,
exciting
un juego de
aspect of
las
the
Tortugas
game
Ninja.
they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Vale, pero no sé si es un juego nuevo, es un remake, no lo sé. Pues bueno, un juego nuevo de las tortugas. Bueno, no sé si juego nuevo, un remake, no lo sé. A ver, ah, dentro de unos días. Me he esperado, sí. No. Final Dash, no juegues con mis sentimientos, por favor. Simon 4. Oh. Ojalá. Sega. No es Frontier. Tampoco es Sonic. Por favor, que la participación de Sega no se quede solo a esto. Que encima me estoy imaginando de lo que va a ser. Pues no, no era lo que me imaginaba que iba a ser.
How far will you push humankind?
Espero que la participación de Sega no se quede solo a eso. Y que haya algo. Aunque sea algo de Frontier. No va a haber nada de Frontier. Aunque bueno, tampoco. En realidad me lo veía por una parte venir porque ya fue el otro día la Sonic Central. ¿Por qué iban a meter algo de Frontier?
This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
Vale. Un juego de One Piece. One Piece nunca me la he visto, si os digo la verdad. Bueno, no, sí, en realidad un poco, porque la echaban en Boeing hace ya años, cerca de 9 años por ahí, que echaron realmente, echaron poco realmente, lo que se llegó a doblar el castellano y poco más, si no me equivoco por lo menos.
Filled with new encounters. hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits. In an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
Ok.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This August, Soul Hackers
Vale,
2
ahora que
from
va a
Atlas
anunciar Doritos.
launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
¿Qué es esto ahora?
Ringo.
No sé. No sé cuál es este juego.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
So that's our mission then.
Save the world.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
Muy
The Epic
bien.
Mega Sale is going on right now.
¿Qué es
Save
esto?
up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it
Vale,
wouldn't be the
descuento
Mega
para
Sale
Epic
without the
Game.
free games
Ok.
vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
Ok. ¿Esto qué es? Ah. ¿Qué? Un momento. ¿Qué?
You nuts?
This is the Samsung Gaming. ¿Qué es esto? No sé qué bien que es esto, pero bueno. Sin descarga, pero jugando en la nube, ¿es Samsung? Ah, Capcom. A ver qué van a anunciar esta gente. ¿Qué es exactamente esto? Ok. El primer Street Fighter. Ah, Arcade Extension 2. Ok. Ah, ok. Nintendo Switch. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, el Mario Strikers. Bueno, por fin Nintendo tiene un poco de participación, aunque no de la manera que esperaba. Yo esperaba que anunciaran fecha de Nintendo Direct o algo así.
Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Venga, volvemos con el Doritos. No volvemos con el Doritos.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger.
Pues
You know,
hola,
in some
Carl.
games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat. But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
A... Esto me está dando igual de una forma. Vale, el soundtrack está guapo. Es lo máximo que puedo decir. Porque no sé, el juego tampoco es que me llame mucho. ¿Qué es? No sé, no me llama. ¿Volvemos con el Doritos? Sí, ya volvemos con el Doritos.
Later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music, and right now, as they mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing
¿Qué
in the
es esto?
world.
2K.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going
No
on
sé
here.
qué decir exactamente, si os digo la verdad. Si os digo la verdad, esto no parece un juego, parece más bien un pelijuego o algo así, no sé.
911. You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world. We gotta get out.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
This is going to get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Okay.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to
Vale,
give you
ya
a brand new
llevamos
look and
cerca de
deeper
una
into
hora
the
y media
game,
de
including its innovative
Summer
realm
Game
card
Fest.
system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Venga, World Premiere.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
¿Qué juego es este? No sé, si os digo la verdad, ¿qué juego es este?
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
Ah. Ok. Ah, que Z está haciendo esto.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd.
Vais a anunciar otro juego que me da igual, ¿verdad?
Last year at Gamescom, and today we're happy to announce the
Lo vais
launch
a
of
hacer,
the
¿verdad?
Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Guys,
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
me.
¿Qué? Un momento, el tío estaba... Hey, creo que lo estaba.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
¿Qué narices? Por alguna razón este juego me está recordando a la película de Free Guy. Si sabéis cuál es la película de Free Guy, supongo que entenderéis por qué me está recordando este juego. Pero no sé. Tampoco es que me llame mucho este juego. Saints Row Boss Factory. Ok. Descarga ahora. Pues vale. Me da igual.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the
¿Para cuándo Sonic Origins?
series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Manufacturer MHL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed. That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix Bar and put those cryonic rods rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place. Now! You finished here? Look for a way out.
Que Z está haciendo este evento. Oh.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5
Por
for a
favor,
visceral horror
anunciar
experience.
otra
It's a
cosa.
return to the world of Layers of Fears.
Anuncia algo
Get a
interesante,
dose
Doritos. Te lo
of
pido por
this.
favor.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
Voy a ver el directo. A ver, en primer lugar, si sabéis quién es Bitey Byte, sabéis perfectamente por qué voy a ir a ver su directo. Solo si sabéis quién es Bitey Byte. Si no sabéis quién es Bitey Byte, pues os vais a quedar rayados. Venga, Bitey Byte, baja. Vale, no. Me pensaba que estaría con una jarra de cerveza o algo así. Pero ya veo que no.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin, to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur
No me lo puedo
Marty.
creer.
I'm the executive producer
No me
on
digas
Gotham
que
Knights.
lo que vais a anunciar de Gotham Knight va a ser gente
To share
hablando.
more with you on one of our
Por favor,
beloved knights,
no.
Nightwing.
No.
This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Vale, no, nos va a ser solo gente hablando. Mejor. Porque me lo veía venir. Vale, Nightwing.
Nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe. No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Oh, bueno.
got this, Bruce.
Bruce Wayne. Ah, bueno. Venga. Gotham Knights. El 25 de octubre. Venga.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome. Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from
¿Quién
Naughty
es este
Dog,
tío?
co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
¿Naughty Dog?
We jinxed ourselves. We were joking
¿Qué es lo
about
que
last
pasa?
night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us
¿Qué vais a
fans
anunciar?
because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and
¿De
it's
Last of
nearing
Us?
its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to
Mira,
believe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Comentarios.
You know,
Este
9
tío
years
es
for
yo
Last
ahora
of Us 1,
mismo.
2 years for Last of
Rayman,
Us
por
Part 2,
favor.
and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us
Pero bueno, ¿de
letters
qué es lo que va a
and
anunciar
these
de
characters
The
and this
Last of
journey
Us?
in this world means so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from them?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Bueno.
What I can tell you
Vale, la
is that
serie de
this
las
game is
hojas
big.
supongo que será, ¿no?
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in
Bueno,
some ways
sí.
bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar to some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day, it feels like. Up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year,
Correcto, la serie de las hojas.
Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible.
Chernobyl.
Stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take.
So you could see.
Vale, una foto de lo de la serie.
Players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
All
Bueno,
right.
esto,
Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And
creo
I
que
hear you
ya
actually have a
esto le
couple
queda muy
actors
poco
from
a
the
la
show who
Summer
are
Game Fest.
going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of
Me
the
da la
show.
sensación de que le queda bastante poco.
Oh, what's up, guys?
It's okay.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought
Los
maybe
actores.
Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it wasn't. It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you. So you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've
Except
had
for today.
Except for today. Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say. When I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and you know, are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like
¿Qué es
a
lo que
ground-up
pasa?
remake.
¿Remake
Is that right?
del juego original?
We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
Vale, PlayStation Studios, a ver. Naughty
So
Dog.
why'd you leave Boston?
Capturado
Don't
desde la
clap the
Play 5.
adventure, little brother. I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Vale, esto que es remake del primer juego, ¿no?
You know, I've never been
El
this
2 el 9
close.
de 2022, ok.
It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get in trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Vale. El 2 al
Truly
9.
one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction
Venga.
to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
Ok.
Uh,
Pues bueno, The Last of Us parte 1 para Play 5.
Performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and studied.
Side by sides here, just how much
Vale,
has
está bastante
changed,
me...
that you went
Se
and you
nota mucho
redid
la
the models,
mejora.
rebuilt everything?
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art
Se
director,
nota
we
mucho.
art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it
Oh,
was
I can't wait.
you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things
Tiene
are going.
pinta de que esto se va a
Very,
acabar.
very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase.
Se
Tomorrow,
acaba de
we've got
terminar en
Netflix
serio ya la
Geek
Summer
Week, which
Game
I'll be
Fest.
co-hosting, and the Tribeca Game Showcase
Y
streaming,
Sonic
along with
Origin
the
y
Epic Games
Simpsons.
Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in
Vale, a
August
lo
when we
mismo
are
la de
back
Xbox
live
merece
in
la
Cologne,
pena.
Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in
Los
Los
Game
Angeles.
Awards regresan
Finally, I'm
en
excited to
diciembre.
share that Summer
Anda,
Game Fest
toritos.
will return
No me lo
in
estaba
June
imaginando.
2023
Y que
as a
la Summer
digital
Game
and
Fest regresa en
in-person event
2023.
to bring the gaming community
Pues
together.
bueno.
Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Si os digo la verdad, la Summer Game Fest me ha dejado frío de una forma, pero de una forma... Bueno, pues hasta aquí la Summer Game Fest del 2022. Ya veremos si hace Nintendo Direct pronto. Obviamente el Nintendo Direct lo traeré, y seguramente que será mejor que la Summer Game Fest. Lo de Xbox, voy a mirar si lo traigo o no, porque no sé. Simplemente no sé. A ver, lo de Xbox podría estar bien para... por literalmente por toda la compañía que tiene Xbox, pero no sé. Bueno, pues bueno, gente, yo hasta aquí voy a dejar ya el directo de la Summer Game Fest, que como ya he dicho, me acaba de dejar muy frío. No sé, que han anunciado importante. En plan, pero importante no que me importa a mí, básicamente. Diría que nada. Pues bueno, yo hasta aquí voy a dejar ya el directo. Si os ha gustado mi reacción, que bueno, no sé si se le puede llamar reacción a lo que acaba de suceder con lo de la Summer Game Fest, porque, por Dios, es que de verdad que frío me ha dejado. Pero bueno, yo voy dejando ya el directo hasta aquí. Si os ha gustado, recordar darle like, suscribiros. Yo soy Niar y adiós.